I never imagined that, messing up a bit in high school, smoking and doing some stupid shit would have led me to get into such a bad drug addiction that really took everything I had at the time. My relationships, my job, and most importantly, my love for music. The moment I heard my favorite song as an annoying noise, I understood that I hit rock bottom. And what is crazy is that in that moment you feel so lost and so scared that you don't know what will come after that. But this is a story of what comes after hitting rock bottom, which is the beginning of your life. Something had to change. There are moments that you don't know what is in you that you would have never imagined you could have really cut through. So in that moment I understood that something had to change, and it was all for the best. I feel like the best parts of me came out of me only after I got out of that, and I wasn't sure I could have really make it out alive. But I'm very grateful, and this is a story of how the breaking point, can save your life, and even most importantly, what comes after it. Your life really starts after you hit rock bottom. I was in Israel during the 7th of October in 2023. It was hard enough already for everybody being here during all that, and on top of this I was in the worst moment of my drug addiction, in which my tolerance was so high and I needed always more, and I was just so lost, and oh my god, it was crazy. I remember one time I stayed up for 85 hours straight. My situation was very bad, and I've had a lot of bad incidents and bad moments during that time. So I was during the war, I was in the end of my drug addiction. Of course, at the time I didn't know it was at the end of my addiction. I don't know how exactly I found the strength to get out of it. It was really hard to get out of it. And somehow when I hit rock bottom, when I felt like it couldn't get any worse than this, that's how I felt. In that moment I understood I can accept to be a loser and continue this way, or try to change it. And hopefully there is something better for me after this. I really prayed with all my heart that this could have been reality, and it took me a lot of time after I stopped to get better. I was, for a very long period of time, at least 6 months, I used to wake up every day with this feeling, this question of why do I even bother to wake up today? That's how bad it was. That's how bad it got. And now I'm clean almost 2 years. And it took me a lot of hardship, and it took me a lot of hard work to really get out of all of that. So I think the realization of this is the worst I've ever been, and everything I have is basically ruined, helped me to make this strong and sane decision of getting out of this. And believe it or not, this worst moment of my life is exactly where I found the strength and the understanding of getting up and starting to work hard to achieve my dreams, achieve my goals. And it's strange, but in that moment I really found myself and what I really wanted to do. So I found some strength I didn't know that I had. And from all of this pain, I understood where I needed to be headed to. And this is what helped me to transform my pain into making music for others that can feel lost. Everybody does in one way or another. So when I felt like there was nothing more after this low point in my life, and I was sure nothing could have ever picked up from there. I was sure it was the end of all my dreams, and I could have never gotten back into music and into achieving my dreams. I was sure of that, and I was wrong. I was so wrong about that. So actually it was just the beginning of the best moments of my adult life. I feel like it's very important to know that you should be stronger, you should keep going, because you don't really know what is going to be. But you should, I feel in a way, it's gonna sound crazy, but I feel in a way for me to hit rock bottom was important. This is just my personal experience. Thanks to this, I was able to really bring out of myself the best sides. If I would have not hit rock bottom so hard, I don't know if I would be here today talking about this and achieving my dreams. I know that thanks to my hard and bad moments, I got to the good ones. Without these bad moments, I would not be here telling you this today. I would not be here telling you to keep going and cut through all the shit you're going through. It's temporary. You will get better.